This is Red Carpet Fly's News on the Fly podcast, bringing you unique and interesting entertainment, celebrity, and luxury news. Before we get started, you know what to do. Like, follow, and subscribe to Red Carpet Fly, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single News on the Fly episode. Let's get into these headlines. So, the Olympics is right around the corner. It officially starts on July 26th. Well, Olympic gymnast Dominique Dawes, who was a part of the 1996 U.S. women's gymnastics team, affectionately known as the Magnificent Seven, reflects on her Olympic experiences, expressing a wish for a better support system during her career. She discusses the pressure and the challenges faced by athletes at the Olympics, emphasizing the importance of mental health and support networks in competitive sports. This girl and the Magnificent Seven are my inspiration. They were my inspiration for being a competitive gymnast when I was younger. You couldn't tell me I wasn't going to be in the Olympics. I feel so conflicted when I hear about stories about, professional athletes and, mental health. And it may be something that I just have to work on, right? Because I feel like when you get to the Olympic level, right? So many people can do what you're doing, but what sets you apart as an Olympian is the mental health, right? Like is the mental fortitude. Because when you do a double when you do your back handspring to a tuck to whatever, or when you're doing all these, so many people can do that same exact thing, but what sets you apart in my mind is that when you're on that level, it is all mental. So when I hear, I was really disappointed, and go ahead and send the hate mail now because I don't care. But I was really disappointed when I heard about Simone Biles having the twisties and having, the issue about her mental health. I do know that I believe like someone in her family passed away. So I do get that. I do understand that. But when you're competing on an Olympic level, I feel like, yes, it's about skill, but so many people have that same skill. Do you know how many people wanted the seat that you're in? So to me, the Olympics is more about your mental fortitude as opposed to your physical. I mean, the physical, obviously, but to me, I just don't understand the argument, and I don't understand sometimes this whole mental health thing. I know that makes me unsensitive, but I feel like a lot of people use it as an excuse. They use it as an excuse for not competing well. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it, and I know it's unpopular, but I think a lot of people use mental health for an excuse for poor performance. And yeah, that's what I kind of think it is, especially when you're competing that high at that high level. Um, I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Do you think I'm being too harsh? Do you think I'm mean now? I don't care because I am kind of mean, but let me know in the comments. Talking about the Olympics, so the U.S. team unveils their fashion lineup for the 2024 Olympic Games, showcasing their stylic and patriotic attire that blends sportswear with competitive fashion trends. So, it's so funny because I read somewhere that this particular Olympics, the Paris Olympics, is going to be the most fashionable Olympics just for the fact that it's taking place in Paris, which is a fashion capital. According to Elle, the article explores how the 2024 Olympics in Paris will influence global fashion trends, drawing on the city's rich cultural heritage and its impact on the athletic wear. Fashion experts predict a fusion of Parisian elegance with functional sportswear, reflecting a trend towards stylish yet practical attire inspired by both French history and contemporary design. I believe for the U.S. team, Ralph Lauren has designed a, a lot of the uniforms for the U.S. team. So, and I do know that a lot of other fashion houses, I reported probably a few stories back about Louis Vuitton um, doing the uniforms for the medal bearers. So it's going to be a really fashionable Olympics. And if you don't watch for the games, at least watch for the fashion, right? So moving on, of course, there couldn't be a news day without mentioning a Kardashian. So, according to the Shade Room, Khloe Kardashian opens up about her weight loss journey with Ozempic, discussing her health and lifestyle changes. She also touches upon co-parenting, um, and with her friend, with OT Genesis and her friendship with Malika. Excuse me, I'm sorry. She opens up about co-parenting and her friendship with Malika. So, anyways, talking about Khloe Kardashian, you know what? I don't, you hear a lot about the Kardashians, about how fake they are and what, all the surgeries they had and everything. But one thing you can say about Khloe, Khloe's my favorite Kardashian by far because I feel like she's like the most real out of all the Kardashians. She talks about her insecurities. She talks about the surgery, some of the surgeries she's had. She don't talk about all of them now, but she does talk about some of the surgeries. And she's the first one to open up about using Ozempic. We already know the Kardashians been using Ozempic. How you go from Curvilicious to, heroin chic in a matter of months. It's because you are using some type of drug. And I'm glad she just went ahead and said, yes, I'm using Ozempic. Just be real with it. Everybody in Hollywood is using Ozempic. So, I'm glad that she's coming out and she's telling people that she's using Ozempic, and she has struggled with weight loss because she is also the most heaviest Kardashian. So she's the tallest, she's the heaviest, she's the most non-Armenian looking sister. So, I just kudos to Chloe for just keeping it real and letting us know that, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is how I did it. You can do it too if you want to, and there's no shame in her game. How do you guys feel about the Kardashians? And how do you feel about their metamorphoses over the years? They're always keeping you on your toes with the different looks, right? One time, it's all about the booty and being curvy. Now it's all about being thin. How do you guys feel about that? Comment below and let me know your thoughts. Your thoughts about the Kardashians or your thoughts about them influencing um how women should look or how women are looking. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. If you'd like to receive a text notification of when I post my News on the Fly episode or my celebrity red carpet interview, please send a text to 917-502-4379 and say, I want to get fly text. Once subscribed, you will start receiving text messages regarding a News on the Fly episode or a celebrity interview. Also, if you have a business, product, service, YouTube channel, or social media account that you would like for me to promote on my channel, please email redcarpetfly at alexi@redcarpetfly.com to get rates for advertising. We're growing, guys. You can find this podcast on all podcast platforms. Just search for News on the Fly. And lastly, please like, follow, subscribe, share our YouTube channel, Red Carpet Fly, and also follow us on Instagram and Threads at Red Carpet Fly. And until tomorrow, always stay fly.